We're in the home right now, Auburn home of someone who is absolutely brilliant. The very first and longest running female announcer in the history of the Oscars, the very first person to do so for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Her name is Randy Thomas. She is brilliant. If you don't know her by name, you know her voice. Take a listen.
This is an ABC News special. Right now, Oscar Sunday has arrived. It's the most important day in Hollywood, and it begins right now, right here on ABC. This is an ABC News special report.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service.
Queen Elizabeth II, the legacy, the life.
Wow. And that's her heart at work right now. She's literally doing voiceovers every single day. There's not a moment she stops working. We were here at 5 a.m. She was already busy at it. And as soon as she wraps up this session, she's going to join us. Are you done? Can you take a break?
I think I'm done.
All right, have a seat and chat with us. So introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, my name is Randy Thomas. I am a voiceover artist, but specifically I do live announce. So they call me a VOG.
Got it, which stands for Voice of God. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So you know her voice. By the way, you were part of one of the most controversial Oscars in my lifetime. I was there aghast when this happened, when Moonlight won. And they said it was La La Land.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you're standing by. You're in mode. You had to do course correction. What are you
Correct.
getting in your ear when all of that was going down?
It was crazy. Well, Glenn Weiss was the director that year, and I thought he handled it brilliantly. When we saw there was some sort of a kerfluffle on stage between Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty saying the wrong name. They said La La Land, and as La La Land was on stage, we could see there was a problem. The stage manager came out, and honestly, I thought, well, did they want the winner walk up for Moonlight? But Glenn actually just said, push the camera, stay on it. And that little huddle on the stage, he said, stay with it, stay with it. So there was very little talk in the headset. We were just watching the moment unfold at the end of the show.
That's awesome. And by the way, it's the first time I believe I've heard the word kerfluffle used on our show. That's exactly what it was. All right, so fast forward, you have had this amazing career doing voiceovers, and sadly, the Palisades fire is what pushed you to Northern California, but we're lucky to have you. And welcome to Northern California. Hope you'll hang out for a while.
Thank you. I will be here. I love it here.
As we've shown, you continue to do your voice worldwide, and also you have a class. If people want to learn how to do
Yes.
this, you're a voice coach teaching them to be the VOG.
I'm a voiceover coach. I have a website now where I'm helping other live announcers get hired. But anyone that wants to learn about voiceover, my daughter does commercials. I teach. I help people find their way, because I really think at this time in life, there's not enough time to be doing something you don't love.
Yeah.
And if you really want to use your voice and work with it, it's a good time to figure out how to use your voice, how to best support your community by doing events and high school graduations and things like that where you're needed.
Yeah, so you're talking, if you're the voice of God, the person introducing whatever charity gala it is locally, as well as doing voiceovers for commercial work as well.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And by the way, I see you're recording this, TMZ. Come over here for a second. This is the aforementioned daughter, and congratulations on your granddaughter. If you would introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Rachel Rigo. I do voiceover as well, same agency as my mom.
Got it. And so
Did not expect to be here.
well, I'm sorry to pull you on camera, but what I do love is that when we arrived at 5 a.m., I said, I'm so sorry about the hours. And you said, I'm already doing work for the East Coast, so 6 a.m. is my 3 a.m.
Yeah, I'm the voice of Six, the musical on Broadway, and as long as they expand and are touring, we are cutting new tracks. So 6 a.m., you're in the studio. That's just how it goes.
Got it. A lot of children's programming. Drop some names, stuff you've done.
Oh gosh, started on Disney 25 years ago, Roly Poly Oly, doing the intros and outros. A lot of, right now, you know, there's so many things that go through your mind. Right now, voice of Sonicare, so if you need oral hygiene, there you go.
That's awesome. You are the voice of both the product. Who is the voice of both the product and the commercial for 1-800?
A, B, C, D, E, F,
Hooked on
G.
Phonics.
That was me.
So if you ever ordered Hooked on Phonics or know someone who did, I read that about you. You're both the commercial voice and the voice of that product.
Yes.
Think about the lives you changed. You taught people to read.
They told me that I've taught more children to read with the Hooked on Phonics program than anyone.
Got it.
Yeah.
Also, full transparency, there's literally a forest outside. We opened the garage door to it. So these flies, that's where all of this is coming from. Also, you know, you have a sidekick, your muse, in the booth. Can we show your muse?
There he
Check
is.
that out.
Harley the Harlequin. So I rescue Great Danes. I currently have 2. They came from one Dane at a time, which is an incredible rescue. He's a sweet boy. Anybody interested in a giant dog like a Great Dane, one Dane at a time.
That's awesome. And also a great voice critic because when she talks, he just goes into this peaceful place. When I talk, starts barking all over the place. All right, so we covered a lot of ground. To find you, give out that website again. We'll put it on abc10.com as well.
Amazing. VOG, liveannouncers.com.
There you go. Congratulations on your long career and welcome to town. Congratulations on your career and soon, congratulations on your career.
Thank you, ABC 10.
Our pleasure. Back to you.